Hello, my name is Megan Meadows, and I will be presenting my analysis of the documentary Buy Now, The Shopping Conspiracy. In Buy Now, the central thesis that guides the documentary is that production companies promote overconsumption to their monetary benefit and to the planet's demise. Companies do this through a 5-step strategy as listed in the documentary: sell more, waste more, lie more, hide more, and control more. The first evidence to prove their thesis that I'd like to share is Maren Costa's testimony. Costa was the former user experience designer at Amazon, working there for 15 years and meeting personally with Jeff Bezos. Her testimony recalled her experience working for a company that promotes and prioritizes consumption, appealing to ethos. She explained how Amazon wanted to be there for customers' most shoppable moments, providing an easy, quick, and accessible way to purchase anything on the customer's mind, and giving them less time to think critically about their purchase. To provide this kind of shopping experience, Amazon produced thousands of products, and from that overproduction came tons of waste. Costa recognized this overproduction to be harmful to the planet because once products were disposed of, the chemicals would leach into the environment, air, and water. She held walkouts and protests, demanding climate action from Amazon. Bezos' response fraudulently claimed Amazon would complete the Paris Climate Agreement early, when in fact, 2 years after this pledge, Amazon emissions went up by 40%, and he only counted 1% of those emissions to show publicly. This tactic of greenwashing and fabrication compels the consumer to continue buying under a false sense of climate security. Costa's experience working for Amazon proves that companies do lie, waste, hide, and control all aspects of production, consumption, and marketing in order to sell more. The second evidence I'll be sharing is overproduction statistics, as provided by Roger Lee and Chloe Assam. These statistics provide numerical values to overproduction, explaining how massive this problem has gotten and appealing to logos. Roger Lee is a clothing manufacturer who has seen the rise in production correlating with the rise in fast fashion. Previously, brands would produce new items every 6 months, but now products are being created monthly. Gap produces 12,000 new items a year, while H&M produces 25,000. Zara creates 36,000 new items every year, and Shein produces a whopping 1.3 million items each year. This clothing often ends up discarded after being deemed out of style, ending up in places like Ghana. Chloe Assam points out how overcrowded with waste the country has become. Ghana has a population of 30 million, but every week 15 million articles of clothing are received. The surplus of clothing ends up on beaches and washed away by rain. The microplastics in these products leach into the water supply and irrigation systems, ultimately ending up in food and being consumed. This is a horrible health risk, as these exposures can lead to disease and inflammation among residents. The statistics prove that production has increased so much that Earth cannot sustainably contain it all. This is the reference I used for my presentation, and thank you so much for listening.